So, good morning again, and it is Friday. Looking forward to this. Good morning, Maureen. I've got a friend of mine who's doing a performance tonight. That's going to be fun. Going to see some friends tomorrow night, so I guess I got a full weekend coming up. So, kind of looking forward to it. So, I hope everybody slept well. Sensationally social with Beth. Good morning. I am glad that Beth has a friend like you. Sensationally social. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, like I say, it sounds like I'm going to have a sensationally social weekend myself. I'm not going to say that 3 times fast, though. Socially sensational. That's not going to work. But now we get to take a minute for a breath, let our shoulders relax, and make sure our necks are not stiff. Listen to the cards like they're the sound of the ocean. Happy Friday, Carla. So, and I'm sitting here looking at the shirt. It's like, this is a shirt from a shop in Richmond, Virginia. It's a place where we buy oddities. I should start doing advertising. Start wearing people's shirts. So, let's see what we have for today. See if there's any tips or tricks or anything that the universe would like to tell us. Or as I like to say, any angers or resentments that we can check out. Do a little daily inventory here before we get angry. Maybe if we can discuss it now, we can keep ourselves in check if something happens. And this week, it's been all about aces and twos, about starting something. Monitoring, maintaining our expectations. So there's definitely been a theme this week. So let's see what we have for today. How's your shuffling coming along, Carla? Are you still practicing? And let's see. One more sip of coffee. That's so good. And our stack, which is a thread going out to the universe. Each one of these, a different conversation. Each one, a different way to look at things. Whichever thread we pull, it's going to be the thought that we're going to carry with us throughout the day. Oh, that's awesome. So, sensationally social with Beth. I don't know if you've been here before, but I put out a video on how to do the riffle shuffle. And I'm glad that was helpful, Carla. So much easier on my hands. Oh, I used to dread doing those big decks. So, today is Friday. You know what? Let's just see what's right here on the surface and what's obvious. So, I'm going to do my 3 and 1. Yeah, I remember when I had to learn it because it was just getting so difficult. I had bought a really thick stack of tarot cards, and it was just painful. But I didn't want to do this. That's, I wanted to be able to, I didn't think I'd be able to learn it. It took me a while to be able to learn how to do that. So, One more breath. Get that breath in. So I hopefully can remember to keep doing that throughout the rest of the day. Letting my shoulders relax. And let's see. So we have the Page of Wands. Then the pages are kind of like the court card versions of the aces. Because this is beginnings, this is learning. The Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, Valet de Bâton, is often seen as a messenger. But it's also starting something, having all that youthful energy when we jump into it. And he is staring at the 10 of coins. And so 10 of coins, 10s are about completion. Nines are when you're done. Nines are the finale. 10s are what happens after 9. You know, things have changed, and then with the 10, you're now living with the change. And since coins can be home, work, health, money, so this week again, we've had this whole thing with the aces here. We had twos. So we had the Two of Swords. We had the Two of Wands. We had Two of Wands reversed. And then we had different cards here, but each thing telling us about when we start something, making a decision, making sure that if we're not having problems, that looking around and actually observing other people. See what's going on with them. So court cards can be people, they can be us. Here we have the King of Cups. And kings are about thought. Kings are the rulers. Kings are when we take control of a situation, or when somebody is able to take control of a situation. So it could be a manager. It could be every time I read a tarot book, it kind of blows me away because it says, and if you're the owner of a major Fortune 500 company, this is you. It's like, most people aren't the president of a Fortune 500 company. So this could just be the guy who's in charge of driving the bus. You know, it's just a day-to-day thing. But what it is somebody who is confident in what they do and taking charge and putting feeling behind it because they have their cup. So today, it's showing us the benefits of growing up. We start something with a goal in mind. So whereas before it was the ace and the twos, and twos were ups, twos were downs, they were forward, they were reversed. This is about having a goal and seeing it through and how positive it can be. This is like a great Friday reading with the advice card of the Fool. So I called yesterday's reading a light reading, but this is a heavier reading. This is saying, this is essentially saying, take that youthful exuberance sometimes that we're missing. We've got just this one wand here, but we visualize. You know, they talk about manifesting. Well, we visualize what we want. And if we take that path and just don't take all the stress and strain that goes with it. You know, I know somebody, so if we say we're going to go out, going out is such a joyous thing if we're going to go with friends. I mean, it's supposed to be such a positive thing. And then the first thing that happens is it becomes stressful. Because now what am I going to wear? How are we going to get there? Are we going to share a drive? Are we going to do this? All of a sudden, this great and joyous thing becomes a production for them. Until the point where instead of doing it, because sometimes the anxiety builds up in us, they just choose not to do it because it's the Two of Wands reversed and just can't make that decision. So this is saying, here we have this exuberance. We visualize, we know what we want. Just don't take all the stress that goes with it. I mean, these are positive cards here, and yet we find a way to turn it into stress. And yet this is ultimately, we end up feeling so much better about ourselves. We build up our kingdom. We have a benefit to it. You know? So today it's just allowing ourselves to have that exuberance, that positive thing, and then examining why would we find so much stress in it when it's a wonderful thing. I want to own my own house, but I'm afraid. Yeah, you know, I mean, financially, I can do it. I've got the support of somebody, but I've never done it, so I'm not going to do it. Right? I want to go out, but you know what? They're going to be dressed. They've already got a really good Halloween costume, and I don't. So I'm not going to do it. The Fool's like, oh, okay. My pants are ripped, and I'm not telling you, you know, in the original Noble, I'm not even telling you what the cat's doing, but it's painful. But the Fool's like, oh, party? Okay. Oh, I want a house? Well, okay, I'll figure it out. Just by doing it. So, keep that in mind today. Again, these cards, court cards, can be us or they can be other people. Carla knows what I'm talking about. The court cards can be us or they can be other people. So if this is somebody that you see struggling and it's like they have a goal, they have an idea, maybe we can help put them on their throne. Maybe we can help show them, you know what, let it go. Today it's about understanding what's going on with ourselves or with others. All week it was about making the decision. This week it's this final card, this final spread is, this is us. We've talked enough about it. We've talked about it all week. We're done talking. Now we're just going to be like the Fool. And if it's joyous and fun, just frickin' do it. If it's something that we've wanted, just do it. And this is where the end result is. Where we're sitting there saying, oh, that was nothing. I got that, no problem. Where we forget all about the other stuff we went through. So, this weekend, I hope you have an amazingly wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I hope that whatever it is that's been blocking you from beginning to getting to what you've wanted, I hope that we're able to just make the decision and do it, right? And I hope you all, again, just have that amazing weekend. And if this is somebody that you know, again, this could just be, we need to be observant this week, is one of the other things that popped up. And maybe there's somebody that we can help. You know, that's just la la la. Maybe this is us guiding somebody. Maybe we're the Fool and we're helping somebody. But regardless, oh, you're very welcome. I hope everybody does have a great weekend. Thank you all again so much. And take care. I'll see you on Monday.